Whoa.
Wagwan.
Tell me now.
There.
It's been 525,600 minutes. You know the show Rent?
I don't. Me I laugh like me get your reference, but I don't.
That's sad. That's a classic. That's a classic. All right. Good night to everyone who is tuning in. It has been, as I said, it feels like over 500 years. It has been quite some time since we are been gathered here for Wednesday at 8 o'clock. But you know the strips, as the young people them would say. You know the strips. So it's just after dark. We are back. Someone will look different if somebody realize some have background and such, you know. AKA just
Internet.
yeah, better in I think I should wait. I think you should wait to get through the show for really determine if you have better internet.
You have a point there for true.
But behind your Calvin, I'm seeing trophies. Is that I know you have a sister. I think you have two sisters, right?
That's not even half of my collection. Come on.
You have two sisters, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. So your sisters clearly are smart or they were active. I'm seeing their trophies.
If I go for them, you're gonna see my name on it. So I don't know.
Yes. Calvin, me I tell you from now, you go in and out, so you can't pick up your internet.
I hear you clear, so I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. But again, to everybody, regardless of where you are, welcome back to JASL After Dark. This is season 7. We miss the informative conversations that we have. We miss the careless conversation we have. And of course, we miss the part where we ensure that we're taking care of our sexual and reproductive health. We're not afraid to talk here. We're not afraid to ask the questions. Then, so yeah, it's another night to talk. It's Wednesday, and I'm happy. I'm back. I'm glad.
Yes, it's been a while for true. I mean, I really miss having these conversations because they're always so interesting. The guests we bring on, always a fun time. So always, it's not only fun, not only entertaining, but it's educational also. So
Mm-hmm.
looking forward to these conversations.
All right, hold on. If somebody type something we need to pin. Luxurious underscore Airbnb. This person look like
Huh?
this person look like they might try to advertise, but okay, this time what this show is about, so I will pin it for you, sure. I will definitely go ahead and pin it. I know how we're gonna be introducing our new co-host in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Some person would have seen that as it was someone who was on with us through last season, kind of just held it down for us, added a female perspective. We're going to be introducing her in a few minutes. But we also have a guest who is here. The guest is on already, right?
Let me see. Yes, she's here.
Let me invite her on. Let me look. Send guest, you know yourself, send the request so we can all join and start the convo. I'm sorry, I'm sending the invite. I didn't want her to send the invitation. You know why? Because we have about shoot your shot.
Don't.
Want her to look like a she look the man.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
All right.
Hey,
Thanks for
Manipa.
joining us tonight.
Hey, what? Pardon me?
No, me just watching and Calvin are going like we don't know each other from basic school. Having a moment. I'm here.
Bad mind is a good something in a Jerome, and a good something.
So Manipa, welcome to our space. This is JASL After Dark. This is where we talk all things. It's a open space where we just share your opinion. People may
Yeah.
people may throw tomato at you, but it's in love. Just share your opinion. I will go from there. So again, tonight, what's the topic for tonight, Calvin?
So tonight we're talking about shooting your shot. Mm-hmm.
All right. But before we get into shooting your shot, you know the regular hot topic. Money for you look nervous.
No, me not nervous. Me not nervous. Just the
No, cause
topic.
me
Just the
it,
topic.
it, it bring back memories.
No, me not shooting a shot.
Before we get this though, all right, we have some hot topics. There are some things that may have happened about in the last week or two that we just want to talk about and share our various opinions on. The first one for me, moment, is Crystal Tomlinson and Dennis Meadows. Calvin, you go on. So put
Straight
it in
off.
perspective first,
w-
in
w-
terms of what happened.
Say that again.
Put it in
Oh,
perspective first, in terms of what happened.
so there are some, how do I put this? There are some allegations going around of wrongdoing and all of that in the FLA, that's the Firearm Licensing Authority. So Dennis Meadows, I believe, would have been acting, well, he would have been the big man, he would have been the boss a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So
Deputy chairman.
deputy chairman, there we go. So he would have been that person years ago, and now the current CEO Shane Dallin was saying that the previous board corruption and that about like 200 persons who shouldn't have received firearm license actually received under the old board and all of that. So now in response to that, Meadows, he was doing an interview, and the consensus of a lot of persons is that it never too sounds so like him talk the truth.
Him a
So
lie.
yeah, it's not like him a lie. So Crystal made a tweet and she was saying that Dennis Meadows is willing to sound honest in this interview. And his reaction to that was that, I mean, just like how you struggle to remain baby mother number 13, but I'm not try convince the likes of you because you already don't have it in your head, say, this is that, so I can't convince you. So, I mean, for me,
Yeah.
I think that was really a very, very low blow because you were making statements publicly. It was on the radio, and for her to give her commentary on something that's on the radio, it's fair. So for you now to come and attack her about something that wasn't even in question in a way that it almost seems misogynistic, and yeah, it didn't look good at all.
Mm. Manifa, what say you? You're familiar with the story in terms of the.
No, to be honest, I haven't heard about the story since Calvin. You might talk about it, so I can grab from it.
Yeah. So pretty much Dennis Meadows on the radio doing an interview. Crystal said she don't believe him, and then Crystal Tomlinson, who is
Yeah,
one of the baby mother of
yeah,
dancehall
the
king,
man, yeah,
being a man, and him respond and say, "Me I struggle same way, or you struggle for remain baby mother number 13." What you feel about his response, saying that to her?
that was immature. You think him out of still?
Just out.
Low
Well,
blow. I mean, that's a low blow. Yeah,
yeah.
even if she is, though, you never have to say it, because that was just straight up disrespect.
Mm. But I think Crystal answered him perfectly.
Yeah,
Crystal responded saying something like, "My vagina and my vagina and my business."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said,
what?
pretty much, Crystal pretty much answered him to say that what I do that her vagina is her business. Pretty much
That's
saying, if I want to be baby number one, baby mother number one, or baby mother number 55, that's me and my vagina business, and yeah. So
exactly.
That she added the fact that running the FLA was his business, being fair and all of that, and not being corrupt was his business. So if he was minding his business like how he might mind fair business now, then wouldn't have the conversation here.
all right. Cool, but I want to hear from the people in the comment section. Do you think it was fair game in terms of Mr. Meadows responding to Crystal like that? The fact that she called him out on Twitter and was saying that he's pretty much lying. Do you think it was fair game in terms of him responding and saying what he said? Like, once you come and you say something about me, it's fair game for me to respond anyhow I choose. I want to hear from the people in the comment section. The next thing,
Everybody picking up. So.
everybody a big up who?
Crystal.
Yeah. Yeah, but more hear from them. The next thing, yesterday, was it? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Um, the Queen Elizabeth. I think nine.
What's it?
What's happening with Queen Elizabeth? Is she
Is
dead?
she alive?
Is she alive? Look
What's happening?
here.
We want to get lady dead.
I think
We
we for
want to know too.
ask LA Lewis, because remember, say him have the connection. So,
Why?
But yeah, Hollywood Unlock, which is primarily a gossip site, broke story that them got inside scoop,
That's
exclusive
bad.
information that the Queen is dead, and that
Oh, she is
even
good.
so, even Jason Lee, the guy who's in charge of Hollywood Unlock, he doubled down to say that, yo, me no business only want to say my source accurate, and them a put things in place, and the Queen is dead. Me
Where
no
she
know.
go?
She what?
Bomba RT boss said she was gonna die this year. Why?
listen,
Why?
from me a Pitney, Queen Elizabeth has been a old.
Alive, I know, right? So
No, she's
weird.
been old. You know, like Morgan Freeman, you never yet see a movie with Morgan Freeman young.
Never. I've
Never.
always seen that
Same
old.
thing with Queen Elizabeth. She all
Yo,
family.
She dead to
she
me and a long time. She devote still.
she had 95.
Yeah.
For you think she's still alive, or you think I ramp them around with way?
To be honest, it's neither here or there for me because a long time she devote. A long time she devote, and if she dead now, I mean, a time, and she's 95. She look, then she look more dead.
Yo,
But
on a savage,
she's
you know?
old. She live her time.
On a savage, you know?
Yeah, there
Oh
comes
my.
when you have to throw away gone too soon.
I know.
There's a time when that expire, and I don't think if we were to lose the Queen, you know, God bless her soul, we couldn't say gone too soon. The lady is 95 years.
He's not gone too soon. He's not. What we
It's
say?
like, you make it sound like so when somebody they on the house long
No, it's
and them
just
overstay them time.
she gone for real. Question mark, question mark. Hashtag is she gone for real. No, for real. No. Jano.
Yo, I feel sinful. I feel like I should not laugh about it.
But a long
Unless
time she, guys, comment. And a long time Queen about. And a long time Queen about.
she has been the queen for 70 years.
Mm-hmm.
How much years?
70. She's 95, so she turned
You
king
know
when she
how
was
much people
25.
forget the position at time. A time. I hope nobody gonna hate me in the comments, but like a long time she about. A long time
Ah,
she
yo.
part. My grandma died at 70. She probably watched my granny born and watch her dead. No, like the lady old. She old, but like if
Yo,
she's her soul resting.
yo, me I pray to God, one church open and they close by money for morning. Me I pray for your
Oh,
sake.
yes, sanctify my soul. But Jenna, yeah, 70 years. 70.
Yeah. That'll be all right. Well, next thing we want to talk about is the whole thing with Tommy. Wait a minute, Tommy Lee?
Tommy
Oh,
Lee.
to be honest, like Jenna.
So it is alleged, and I have to be careful for the people in page. It is alleged that Tommy Lee was beaten by some warden, I guess they would call him. Apparently, he was because he was arrested. So while in lockup, it's alleged that him threw tea in one of the ward that him faced, and because of him doing that, he was beaten. I mean, if you hear the story, I don't know how much you know about the story, but there was a video going around on social media, and people are split right down the middle. Which is people who are say, him out order, him get where him deserve, and others are saying he went a bit too far. Monifa, what you think?
Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me?
I feel like money for him to get beaten and broke up. I feel like that's what you want to say.
Me?
Speak your mind.
Yo, you gotta stop that in the comment. I never said that. Listen, people, me never said that. Alright, but Jano, damn. Alright, you say him throw pee in a guard's face.
No,
No,
T.
T.
When throwing a man face tea,
Tea.
Tea.
Add cup of tea. Tea we
Yeah.
say.
Alright, Jano, me no want to whoop. Alright, well, that is disrespectful. But what did the man do make him throw tea in his face? What him do him?
Me not know the part there.
I was speaking about this earlier with my friend, and he said, listen, he said, Jano, you can't expect for the prison and expect good behavior. You can't expect people who have manners. You can't expect people to act right. That's prison. So
Yeah. So yeah, say the guy the warden should be used to this and not say some prisoners
no,
act.
nah, say that. Nah, me not say that still, because it's still wrong for what him do. But like, Jano, that beating though, the most I'm could have do was like make him skip lunch. Make him out here, make him work in the yard. Me not know how it go, but something
Why this so like
physical
basic school or
beating like.
primary
Don't it?
school?
Me not
Talk
know
about nice son.
me not know how it go. Me not know how the whole system go. But damn, like
Alright, so personally,
me kind of feel sorry because we feel that we are still because I see the pictures and me I said, I know them mash up spot.
Feel like I just them should make him stand up in his front and sign like this.
What?
I was rude, that it said?
Yes. Yeah, just go stand up.
No. Oh my God, you see, I like that.
But that you say
Me just feel like, Jano, they mash up the man still. The man reach a hospital, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
What do you think?
I feel like if
just one of that.
if their actions resulted in him landing in hospital, then it clearly was more than was necessary. He never did go kill them in the first place. Yes, it's very wrong. It's very wrong. And he should be punished in some way. But to break him up so and put in the hospital, I don't think it's right. I think that we were waiting on the opportunity for say big artists there and they want to make something.
Exactly, and they want to teach, they want to use him to
make an example.
But what I'm saying to it, I heard that it's a multiple. It's not one. It's more than one person broke him up. I mean, I didn't do the tea pan still, so.
But you see, even from the comment section, you can see the word split. Somebody saying them should have broke him foot. I agree with Manifa. He has a right. Being in jail doesn't change the fact that he's a human. I think, as somebody said, I think we sympathize with criminal too much. Yeah. So yeah.
Maybe me soft, but like, John Mona broke him up like that over tea in the face.
Yeah. So
he probably never get Alex beef like probably like a week, starving for a week.
Yeah, and this food thing. Like, what the worst thing somebody can do to you? Is it that if them Calvin dropped off? Is it that if somebody withhold food from you is like it them hurt you? Cause all you talk about food. Are you a foodie?
It hurt me bad. Come eat the food.
We can't tell, man. We can't tell. All you talk about food.
But I won't even like me just think so that did cruel to way them beat him. Well, I don't know. Did they break his feet?
Apparently, some reports are saying. People can confirm that. Some reports are saying that. Some are just saying that in the hospital. We don't know the extent our reaching. Being behind bar does not negate you from being a decent human being. So I guess this person is saying that if you get locked up, you're supposed to still have respect. My 2 cents is that I think jail, prison, whatever it is, it should have systems in place and structures. So if it's a case where prisoners are alleged convicts are being held, it's a case if them disobey or do something out of the norm or something that is deemed wrong, you must have a set of policies in place to say, yo, this is what is supposed to happen to you. outside of you beating somebody or kicking them down or whatever to the point where they need to go to hospital. That's all I say. Monifa's suggestion is that maybe them take the food from them. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're not
I mean,
allowed to eat lunch
do
for
extra,
a couple of
don't
days.
know, but if they do that, make them do it. Do they work? Like, do you know the sorry, I watch too much movie.
Yeah, as if them have like all
Them
labor. If the,
chores and them do and stuff.
yeah,
But that's
they,
make him do a lot of chores and probably take away a meal. Just make him suffer a little bit, but not beat him up like
Well,
that.
all right.
I know the human
And
rights
suffer kind
advocates
of
would say,
I mean,
take away food. No, you can't take the food from them. So I guess maybe that's not the measure that we want to promote.
We don't know. All right, but let's
yeah, me
ask
no
people in the
part.
comment section. Make people answer in the comment section based on the fact that again it's alleged. We don't know if it's true.
That's true.
But if it is true and him throw a tea in the warden affairs, what you think would have been a fair punishment? More hear from the people in the comment section. What you think would have been an appropriate thing for the warden or the police them to do for somebody who do something like that? Make we hear from you in the comment section. Hold on, let me see some questions. Let me see if I can bring them up.
That is so long.
Awesome. All right, cool. So I see some questions, but now we're gonna go. Calvin, you have anything else that you want to talk about before?
I mean, there are a couple of things. There's the Russia-Ukraine crisis.
My.
And that that in and of itself is a whole argument, a whole conversation. But the part that I want to look at is the fact that, the Jamaicans, you have some Jamaicans who are 42, I think, if I'm not wrong, 54 or 42, one of those numbers. Jamaicans who, students who are studying in Ukraine. So the government offered them the opportunity to give them loans for them to travel to come back to Jamaica. So far, none of them has taken up this loan offer. Because,
My like giveaway, right? I'm sorry.
yeah, I mean,
I like sorry to cut you guys, but I like this comment from Kim Daly about based on the whole Tommy Lee issue. I'm sure the prison has disciplinary measures for prisoner actions. What they did was battery. Exactly, it was wrong. That's why I say, hi, girl.
Hi.
Lynette,
Sorry for being late, guys.
According to Monifa, you should not be given any food.
Oh, wow. Wow. Me.
Monifa, they put the live and say anytime you do nothing wrong, you just not forget no food.
starvation.
Next, before we move on, because we're gonna wrap up the whole topic segment, we are talking about the whole thing with Tommy Lee. You heard about that incident?
No, guys, I haven't been on social media in a few days other than to post myself. So I don't know what's happening.
Oh, okay. That's one way to say you look good and you're not really focus on nobody else. Okay, we hear you. We agree too. Yeah, you look good, you're not focus on nobody else. We agree. That's fine. All right. So next, let us just use the opportunity to let everybody know that officially starting this week, Nets will officially be a co-host for JASL After Dark. So welcome to the family, Nets. You have been with us since last year, and this is your official starting date. This is like when you get one new work.
True.
When apply,
And you're so late for the first day.
Yeah, you show up for the first day. So nobody ask for no reference letter. It look good. All right. So tonight, the panel balance, right? We are talking about shooting your shot.
Girl, we're on the same team.
We are talking about shooting your shot and all of them things that when it comes to like first encounter, when you just see somebody that you like or somebody that you've been liking for a while. Right? We want to know how you go about doing that. What is appropriate, what is a no, and all of them something there. Monifa, because of your behavior from the live so far, may I start with you.
Me?
Your behavior has been absolutely terrible.
What?
May I start with you. Whose responsibility is it to shoot them shot? Is it a male or female thing, or what say you?
I don't know. I think it can be both. I think it can be both. I won't even lie. But
So,
me,
in other words, you look man. You are comfortable looking a man.
no, me sing some me no run back a girl and me no run back a boy, so me not go run back a none. I will drop hints, but me not go say my size. We not go running like that. You have to just have sense and know say the girl like you take the pre-meds and understand. Me not know how to look, man. How you do that?
So you have never messaged a youth first and say, yo, me like yo, me want go out. You have never done that.
No, I've never done that. Ew.
Maybe in a book up in the right one will make you feel like say, yo, you can't make this moment pass.
Calvin, all right, before me ask next,
I'm
because you know
sorry. Never.
next I go come with something now philosophical and just done the whole life. But before me ask next, Calvin, whose responsibility it is? And again, people in the comments want earphone and can't even send in the question with them about the shooting a shot. Just use the question bar below. Whose responsibility it is to shoot them shot first?
All right. So I mean, predominantly, especially societally, we are gonna say that it's the men, and for the most part, I'm gonna agree with that and say yes, it's predominantly the male's role to shoot his shot. However, I am also going to say that a woman must also be able to know what she wants and decide that she's going for it.
So, woman,
But
so
you can
Calvin,
body
all right.
language. Me shoot my shot by speaking body.
What that
Hey,
mean? You see, what? No, wait. You can't just send them something to run with money for. What that mean? You see somebody just start take off your clothes and show
No,
your body.
no,
What
no.
you mean?
No, I'm gonna be super nice. I'm gonna be super like, hi, good morning. How are you? You good? Like everything. I'm just gonna be super nice. I got you and say, let's go out sometime. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be nice and
Okay.
say, oh yo, remember ask her. And then I'm gonna say yes.
Mm.
Simple.
Well, next, what you say? Whose responsibility
Just
to shoot them shot?
just look good. Look
Oh
good.
my God.
We don't
Okay,
know.
sorry.
Give hints. We don't
Let me
know.
just say, for me personally, I see two ways, right? One, a man can shoot him shot with me, and that's just his thing. The shot no must say, like, it no must connect. It can miss the mark, which, like, 10 out of 10 times it's gonna miss because I don't like men who like me. And that may sound very toxic. But I don't like men who like me because I feel like the men who are interested in me as a person, I don't really know a good man. So here was for me, I like going after the men that I want, right?
Wait, you
So
look like
all my all except one of my exes is me go out and say,
what?
"My life, you," and yeah,
What?
it's after work
You
out.
want
That's
the
what I say. It's
man?
after work. And guess what?
Sir.
9 out of 10 times, we'll always end up in our relationship. But that's because I want to be the person who approach my man because let me say, I know what I'm looking for. So when I see it, I say, all right, this is what I want, and I am going to go after this person. And in recent times, I'm not on a boy coming to one body, but that's what I used to do in my past life. Even up to January, we used to do it. But no, I'm not body.
Next, I 1 month ago that you had about past life.
No, January is a different me. It's February now. So I'm a new person, Jerome.
Every day you wake up is a new you.
Yeah, there's much in my ear this morning. The hair I had this morning on my Instagram story is not the hair I have now. So that's a new person, right? So I change constantly. But one thing about this, if once about am I gonna look in, period.
I see a comment read out. It's from Kim Daly. It says men must be the ones to shoot their shot. When a woman makes the first step, she sets up herself to be the main. You will never take the initiative going forward.
Well,
I do not believe that Calvin, even though you're coming in and out, but we kind of get the gist of what I said. But first of all, I was with my ex who the first ex I shot my shot with. We're together for 4 years, and it was a very I'm not even say fruitful because the relationship did rotten. I'm not ask, but you know, I can't. Okay, I'm not gonna agree with them 10% because the person, my last ex, would actually look me. The boy didn't want me, so the boy go out and we forget girl. You know, so that relationship didn't work out. That relationship worked out for the best, but I feel like if men want to, they will. So even if you do shoot your shot with men and then them say, you know, I like this, I like that girl there. Because at the end of the day, you can shoot your shot with man and man still love you more than or you even like them. Because remember say just approach them with a like, you never approach them with a love. You say, you know, so the boy have a little buzz still. And you say, I like you. But then you can fall in love with you, so I say go right through. And
All
that's some
right, next.
mistake, because guess what? If a man that really love me more than how me love him, it can't work. Can't
All
work.
right,
Because it's 80-20 for me.
next. You're
Blarney,
toxic.
it's
You're
80-20.
toxic as hell. Hell, you know. Look here. You're
Ah,
2022. Don't do nothing for your net. Absolutely nothing. Money for.
oh God.
I want to ask you. You said generally you don't necessarily look, man. It's a case where you may be nice to them. You say you do something. You say you do
I will
something
throw
with your.
in. Man, I just said straight up, I really like you. You should come out with me one day or take me or let me take you out.
What's one of the most extra thing a guy has ever done to get your attention? Like in terms of going out of their way, either something sliding in your DM with a nude, or something that somebody has done in terms of shooting them shots to get your attention.
Well, there was a time I looked in my request and literally every story this person had jerking off. I was like, But like, you see that now? You shoot your shot and you shoot too much, I will just go dodge them and leave you alone because
But
what's wrong with you? That's
I don't
crazy.
think that's necessarily shooting a shot though, money for that person just being a creep.
Right?
Alright, fine. Fine.
no, I think the man literally are shooting shots.
Be that
I think that's what's happening. I think he's taking it very literal.
that is like maybe that's some creepy shit for real. But I blocked him still, so yeah, that never worked. But like, if I was supposed to say another one, I'd say he did all my assignments. Did my homework.
Lisa, which grade is high school or university?
Did all of our assignments. All of
Did
my,
did you pass? Did you get A's?
yeah, I did fast. No,
How
I'm
long?
still low. I'm still low. But I couldn't bother to do it. I didn't just do it. I'm a
How,
BS.
how long did you go to this guy for? After him do all the assignment then?
Wow, it was a long time. I think 3 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I guess people now know what them can do forget video.
No. I'm good. I'm taking.
All right,
What if,
Calvin, same
yeah,
question for you. What's you said that what's the most extra thing you have ever done to get somebody attention, and what's the most extra thing somebody ever do to get your attention?
we can't tell the most extra thing I've ever done. I remember one time, I go up on Google, I download a bag of furniture picture. I download the dresser,
What are we doing?
bed, I download fridge, I download everything. Then I go in
Yeah.
and then I drop the picture, drop the dresser, I drop the bed, drop the fridge, I drop everything. Don't mind me. I'm just into your DMs.
Yeah, that was so corny, Calvin.
Wait.
You're
And
just
Don't mind
watching
me.
the games.
Don't mind me. I'm just trying to move into your DMs.
I'm just moving into your DMs.
you got her? You got her?
Guys, I'm taking up.
You didn't get
This...
her?
Well, no.
Of course not.
No, it was a definite no. But me not feel no way because maybe myself, if you don't like me being myself, that's fine. You know, you have to be extraness. You have to be extraness sometimes. That's me. And that's totally
You know, it's easy. Did it one time.
That's corny as hell, but I think that's memorable.
yeah, exactly. You have to do something memorable sometimes.
You right away, I'm moving in the DM. You what first time ever. And I mean, sorry to own with Quavo was just Icing on the cake.
Let's same question for you.
Wait, go again. Wait, go again.
A freeze,
What
let's
was
freeze.
this? Wait, go again. I don't even.
Why
Wait,
look
what?
like let's freeze?
I think she went, but I think she should come on back.
Yeah, no.
So what's
Yeah.
the who has done the most corniest thing to get you, or go to them way to get you, what them do?
Yeah.
I can't think of anything right now, but I know one time this girl, everything, no matter what I post, she respond to the story. She respond to
Guys, I keep get kicking off the live. What does that mean?
look like the internet challenges shift this year.
No, I just too many people. Yeah, I couldn't marry me then internet once. But
Wait,
tell me that you finished the live finish and say it kicks me off.
No, all right, next, but we're hearing about, we're not seeing you, like in your image
I'm
is frozen. You
I'm
seeing her?
seeing-
Oh, so I just made a problem. All right, fine, that's fine. Next, the same question for you then. We are asked in terms of what the most extra thing you ever do. Because you tell me say, oh, Tara, look, man. So what the most extra thing you ever do to get a guy?
So what you do?
Okay, wait a minute, because all I do is say, hey, you look good. We forgot out and them something there. But the question is, what the most extra thing a person message you and say? And I tell you, say, man, shoot them shot with me all the time, right? So I remember one time I was on Twitter and I'm just trying to look at jokers, me trying to be funny, and I see one boy message me and say, every time I try view your man profile, every time I try view your man DP, it says edit profile. So then I'm like, so then I go on my profile and then say when edit it. It get me.
That bad.
Good. I laughed and made me go for one date, but I never like him. I never like the things that lead up to the date. I never like the date. So this somewhere reach on my yard, but it's not text him again.
That nigga. Ooh.
Somebody
Yes,
tell
girl.
lyrics.
Yes, girl. No, that lyric.
That bad. That really takes.
That bad.
That really takes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Calvin. If he does something like that, he'd probably get the girl. Like, moving.
I mean, I don't feel like there's anything that was for me that I didn't get. So if it never happened, that's fine. That's fine.
That's so nice.
All right. One more. What about persons who, when they talk about shooting a shot, they are just very straightforward in terms of them not necessarily want a relationship. Them just shoot them shot for tell us there's something sexual they want. They want to have sex. Onifa, you appreciate that. You appreciate when somebody just straightforward and say to you, say, yo, here what? I just want to do you. That's all. Either them say them want to just have an hour of eating, an hour of sex, them just want to do you. Do you appreciate when they're just straightforward and honest?
I mean, yeah. I think that's sexy. When a guy just say, yo, yeah, come on. Da 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 da. You
no, more hear what the da 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 da. I the part the more hear.
Let me bust you open. All that shit. But like when them straightforward and thing, cause like if you come up and me if I guess what I say, maybe like maybe ain't sure. I don't like that energy, so he can go. But you see if I just come and say yes, bam bam bam, I'm gonna be like, okay, I hear you, sir. But like I think that's sexy. I don't know. I think it's sexy when you're straightforward and do your thing. Cause you go beat around the bush and no mega wonder, oh, is he looking for a girlfriend or is he looking for a sneaky link? So
but in terms of when they might approach you, as me say, do you rather when it's a case where, so for instance, if them big fan oral sex or them, some guys are generally freaky. If it's a case where them freaky and kinky and them come to you and say, yo, I just say, yo, mama, me not have no dinner today. Me not have no dinner today, and you're looking like a full meal. You appreciate that?
Sometimes. It depends on if I like the person. If I don't like you, I'm going to be like, ooh. But if you rest, I'm going to be like, ooh. You understand?
You see, you see, it's interesting. Like, from the person you want, one thing can be so attractive. But when it's something you don't want, like the biggest turn off.
Exactly. I imagine uncle with the cut what take the picture so. What? No. But if I want to like I say like a nice tall dark skin guy that will have locks and stuff, yes.
Honestly,
Oh,
Next,
locks.
Calvin.
Yeah.
honestly,
Calvin.
it's fear. Man, I ask Christ. More you come straightforward and I say, girl, and then somebody want to say something can block you. I'm gonna say somebody in the comment say it right away. I'm gonna say anytime you see me that person sexual, straight black, I'm gonna ask you, it's like maybe like house on your face. Black, me black. So you know, have to ask what you do, because you know what you do. And I like to I can't do on anything. I'ma block you right away. But if it's about I'm already interested in,
Exactly. Ooh.
fine. But the thing is, when I mean interested in, meaning he knows that me like him them way there, right? If they're attractive, I come do that them something. I say no, block. I don't like people talking like sexual to me right off the bat. Just block right through. I gotta stay block.
Ned, hold on, Ned. Ned, so
I'm good over here.
Ned. So you are telling me, say, all of us have our kinks and fetishes, right? You are telling me, say, when you, for some reason, him connect to you on a certain level, right? The first time I encounter or I talk to you, but based on what you like, him say to you, say, yo, him reach out to you and say, yo, mama, may I use believe a word. Say,
But Jerome, he doesn't know what I like because I'm not talking about my sexual preferences on the internet. So if him come to me, assuming that he knows what I already like, then he's a stalker, I get blocked because I don't know what I. Because I've had message me like weird sexual things. Like somebody, I'm gonna say it, for message me one time. I was like, hey, can you pee on me? No, you get a block. Because what in my Instagram story, my Instagram profile, my Instagram name make you think say me I want to piss on you.
Jenna,
Yes.
the last part was Jenna. Like, Jenna, if anybody know about the Jenna, them they will do anything for money. So the part there.
And that's not my real last name. So at the end of the day, a nigga get him blocked. However, if we're on the same wavelength and you know that me like you and you like me and we've been at talk for a minute, yes, you can say some sexual thing, but not to also pocket. Don't start up with me because worse things are going who is celibate. I'm on sex joke. Sex joke, my friend them, but I'm not doing that.
How long do you go without sex to determine that you're a celibate?
First of all, Jerome, don't start with me because right? I have been celibate for like 6 months. Okay? Yes. And you know, I'm trying to find my husband.
You put his secret on the line earlier.
Why?
I'm trying to find my husband, so you know, abstaining from anything sexual because not even kiss me, kissing like I'm a serious girl, right? Wow. So at the end of the day, because if I'm on a serious boy, guess what? At the end of the day, he's not gonna get me. I'm gonna try to waste my time with man like me's a serious girl right now. I'm a serious in all aspects of life, so a boy can't waste my time, right? If I'm not coming correct, I'm not coming straight the first time, it's over for you because I don't give second chances. Period. I can't on that because no man gets a second chance.
What you like?
My name is Nesanya.
Like when somebody has shoot them shot, what is acceptable for you?
I like funny men. So you can come with the funnies, come with a joke, you know, come with something clever, come with something romantic. Say, babes, must one candlelight dinner. I got going. I must coming up, but it's already planned. You know. I don't show up, but come with something that is not, hey, what are you doing every 2 seconds because what we're doing is blocking you. You're boring.
All right, Calvin. Yo, Ned, when I'm rich, I'm going to send you to therapy. I'm sending you to therapy. Calvin, how can somebody shoot them shot and work? What is acceptable?
All right, so if you're gonna shoot your shot, right, you have to try, you know, show some personality. Just like Ned said, hey, that now gonna work. But on the flip side, if you're too much now, you're just too overt and you seem like you do too much, it's not gonna come off attractive at all. So for me, I mean, starting a conversation,
Why
and
pause?
I mean, there are so many things to talk about in the world. So if you find a way to make something sound interesting, like a conversation, to want, then that's fine. And that is what that I'm referring to social media for that. I mean, like in person, I like when you are forward in terms of you don't behave shy. Like the biggest turn off if somebody ever shoot them shot is the shot and them seem shy. Like,
Confident.
not
No, but Calvin, we can understand the shyness because sometimes you don't really know what like you, but you know, but it's just like a chance. I bet
Yeah.
you
Balloon.
A lot of
get man.
if you must be wrong and strong, I believe so. So it's all or
I'm
not
not
at
alone, wrong
all. So
and
if you're
strong.
gonna go, just
oh, you're
give,
not.
if you're gonna shoot your shot, you shoot your best shot.
Man, I ask whether shoot a boy before I shoot a shot. One thing about it.
All right, what if I ask you now? All right, so Calvin alluded to something saying that sometimes people shy and not necessarily like the shy thing. But what about those persons who, when they shoot them shot, them do it through a friend in terms of
No, you can't stay over there with your friend. Me hate that. That broke my vibes. That broke my vibes. That's so primary school. Yo, go tell the girl to see me like her.
but
You,
you never in a dance
you might
or
just be a
party, you never
friend.
in a dance or party yet and
That's,
one you bring one juice come or one liquor come here and say, yo, my friend I call you for this. So, you know like that.
oh, me not like that. Me hate that. Exactly. Me hate that. That's lame. That's literally lame. I might just date the friend because I have more guts than you.
Savage.
No, it's not lie. It's lie.
Savage.
Me a lie. Tell me.
Me I hear you, me not say
I should
nothing.
ask him.
Yeah, I hate it. I
Net,
hate.
me feel she attack your language.
No, but like Jerome, big and serious. Everybody are big
People.
people. Imagine the man is 45 and I said him friend come over to you and I say, you know, so my friend like you, sir, you have a job. Sir, you live somewhere. Sir, if you don't come out to my face, like, listen. Me that this, me not ask guys. Me that get upset. I mean, I said, do not come over here and tell me no foolishness. Because you as a man are looking at your friend face and say, go tell the girl something like her. What are you? You can't be my man. You can't be my man. Because first
But
of all, you don't have enough self-awareness to come to me and say, you know, somebody, are you want if you ever send a friend self-awareness is lacking, you don't have the confidence. And furthermore, if you never send a friend without money, you always can't get me. Because if you send a friend that's sending a friend with something, and even when I take money, I'm not talk to you. So
Then
let's talk.
you lack, and if you lack confidence, you lack the ability to be with me. Next caller.
Like,
yo,
honestly.
mm, yo, we are trying to recover. Manifa,
No, me,
Mani,
começa aqui o mistério.
all right, Manifa. All right,
Yeah.
so we realize what work phone, wanna work phone. In terms of people shooting them shot, right? Have you gone on a date with somebody? You say, all right, you shoot your shot, you give me the vibe and something. Have you gone on a date with someone and then after you just like totally regretted it? Like them just do something on from the first date, you're just like, yo,
Yes, I remember one date alone me ever go. Like it was this guy. I was 19. He was from Ireland, and I just thought his pants. Alright, we say we are going to movies, right?
mm,
Been trying for a while. I know, like I'm a little Casper. I would just goes, but he been trying for a while, yeah. And I decided that I'm gonna give him a chance. He glowed up now, so why not? We go on the dates. When we reached the theater, it was a old traditional vibe movies. So I went to the movies, Carib to be exact, and I saw the guy.
was that 2 for 1 day?
No, I don't know. No. It wasn't. But I saw the guy, and I was like, "Why is his pants so tight? Pants tighter than mine, yo." The whole time before the date, me I say like, "Pants is too tight. It's showing the shape. It's showing your shape, nigga. Why your pants? Why you that tight?
But
Like
is that
But I
Isn't
mean,
that
just
every Jamaican man now?
no man. Listen, his pants was way too tight. Like my pants was the kind of baggy vibes. I went chill and cute, and his pants was tight. And the whole time I say, him just look shorter than when they look on the ground. Him just don't look like the height of me expect him to be. Him just look like
What's your workable height?
what? I like
What
tall niggas.
huh?
I like when them tall.
What
I like
what
tall
what is starting height for you?
six 6 feet.
Okay. I think a whole lot of people just like come off of the live now. Like half of the live just get cut.
Jano. But I not like I was me so angry because I'm like, why is his pants tighter than mine? So it was just a broke vibes thing,
So
like
what
you
happened
know?
after that? What happened after the date done?
Yeah, that I just went ghost. The pants was too tight.
Yeah. Net
Pants was too tight, and then him did a start. Me lose my vibes and become realize that me I lose the vibes. It might do too much, and me just be like, no, tight pants
mm,
thing. Me go
mm.
still. That was how that went down. Don't wear tight pants when you go on the with me. I like it.
Nah. Next,
I think
why you're I mean somebody shoot them shot, they give them a chance. Never have a good experience. Have nothing like that happen to you?
Yeah. To
I'm
be
sure.
fair.
the person is 6 feet.
So let me tell you what happened. So the boy shoots him shots and I said, I shot a nicey. I shot a sweet bottle. I'm gonna go up on a date with you, cause at the time I was saying to myself, you know, I'm exploring my options. Even though I was dating somebody exclusively, I was still exploring my options because you know you can't tell them to a boy. But uh so I went ahead and you know he was like, you want to go out? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, you know, no problem. And he said to me, okay, meet you there. And me just get cold up instantly. Cold. My blood run cold. Because he said, what do I mean? He's like, yeah, man, this is the restaurant. This is the time. Meet you there. I said, meet you there? Not even. Where am I picking you up? I don't know. I mean, I still went because it was the first time it was happening to me, so I was kind of confused. Because I was like, me and there, like usually when somebody really asks you, oh, they really put a lot of planning into it. It's like, okay, I'm going to pick you up on this at this time, on this day, we're going here, whatever. But when the boys said me and there, I said, God, this not look good. Oh my God, meet the boys see me. It was a really good date.
Mm.
I did not hate it. The only issues I had is that I never love him uncle.
You never love him more.
I didn't like his ankles. Yeah, I didn't like his ankles at all. You know, it gave me the creeps. It gave me the creeps. As in, like, it was just like really straight. And we said, no, man, oh, people have like a bump in their ankle, like, with the ankle straight. So, like, what is happening? Because I was looking on the floor at first. Because I really like to look at men's shoes. So, you know, when I look at them shoes, I'm like, okay, I tend to have a tendency to judge men based on their shoes, you know. So when I was looking at his shoes and I saw his ankles, I could not focus on anything else because it was like no ankles.
Yo, then you just have some we don't know. Yo, all the prayer warriors them from the
Man,
live, keep next in your prayers. Calvin,
No, you
for
need
you,
to.
and the uncle don't come tonight. If I don't have it, don't come.
Calvin, the girl ever offered to take you out and it was just a total disaster?
Well, I can specific situation.
My uncles.
And
I
it's
did.
not mango, but yeah. Let me tell you what. So it must be something about Carib, like with money for, cause I go Carib, girl, and
That's a good date.
she said she like horror movies.
Nice.
So we went to watch a horror movie. I don't think horror movies make sense, but I did it nonetheless, cause you know.
That corny if you go and love you
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
So
We had a movie and my girl say, yeah, spirits.
What? I missed that.
I never hear that.
We had a movie and she says she can see spirits in the cinema.
Whoa. Whoa. She could have saved that for after.
Who the brother want the date?
So right that's what me know say, yo, nah,
Radio.
cannot ever get a text.
Mama radio.
Yo.
So that was it for me. I mean, I just made things flow for the rest of the night, but
Ghost.
I'm sorry.
Ghost.
Ask all them because I'm in your film one them. Why you not tell me about you?
Ask
Wow.
me what you want to know. Like if I went on a date that was absolutely horrible, or
Like, oh, you shoot your shot. How you shoot your shot?
it differs. So for me, I'm big on social media. Like tell you the truth, thank God for social media. I not think I'm shy, but I think generally if I like somebody,
Yeah.
I'm shy. Once, cause even when they talk about, oh, I wouldn't send a friend over, I have done all of that. I have done where I send friend, figure ask for me. I have done where make sure I've used another profile when I said if I have a picture for say first the whole thing. So a big part of how me shoot my shot I choose social media. You create fake profile. You see, I find for you.
No, I think it's a look on the page for so them look at that thing say.
No,
No,
but that
I think you know that does. You do it?
I've
Yeah.
done that before.
Yes.
Yeah, because as I say, when once me like somebody, it's like a level of shyness that they were. I don't know. I want to be honest. Well, maybe not true, but people in the comment section, be honest. Why so much people in a party? Even guys who somebody said they're a catfish. Why so much guys in a party have to send them friend? Regardless of even the biggest and baddest man of the party, a lot of time them send them friend. Generally when like somebody
not,
you just it's like your mind you're just weak.
They don't want reject.
Yeah,
So them come tell them and them no look bad walk away from the girl. The friend look bad walk away from the girl.
exactly.
I don't know if it's a confidence thing or if it's a me thing, but it's when it comes on to even shooting the shot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask you for your number. Right?
Guys, my
I'm
crush
gonna
is
give you
in
my
the live. You just comment.
I'm gonna offer mine.
Your crush is in the live?
Yeah,
Right?
I'm gonna ask Chris. I'm gonna say it again, Jerome. My crush is in the live.
All right,
Hi.
who call next name? Who call next name? Oh, all right, everybody, we see how who. We see how who. We're not allowed here, but we see how who.
Them. But anyways, as I said, if I shoot in my shot, I'm not gonna ask you for your number. I'm gonna offer you mine. Right? If you do reach out, then you know what is what. Or you have someone that will never, ever, ever text you first. So if you offer them yours, they're gonna say, no, man, you can take mine. So you understand said their interest on their part. You know, someone, you'll be give me a number now. Like it seems too needy. I mean, yes, you have the risk of knowing, say, yo, it might not work. She might not call you. Can take it on and never ever give her a text. But at the end of the world, at the end of the day, life goes on. So
Not for cut like no, like me just have to be safe these days because I hear it like people literally die. People literally die when them like give them number to people like men killing bitches now. I mean ladies, sorry. You know the talk. But they're killing females now over a simple digit. You will just give the number and you will literally not hear from me. I will not text you and I will see how you will text me and block you. It's
You
easy.
know what I'm saying? May I get talk with Kelvin said, oh, may I agree on what Kelvin said, because let me tell you, one time in a one bus, right? And no, let me tell you how I was the only person in the bus, but the man picked me up because you see me stand up on the roadside, I know a girl not drive on sign, and the man said, I feel like I'm gonna pick you up because me and you got there one day. And I said,
Like a
and the man goes on to say, you know, him say, him just know it. Him see me, and him just know. So then he goes, I give him a number. I didn't gonna take your own, come on and text you. So the man gave me his number. I'm still so waiting. And the man said, save him name as purpose. So yeah. The man said, I have purpose in life, babe. He said, save the number as purpose. And people up to 1 year later, I just read the man number last week. All of me to text the boy. So sometimes your purpose will waste. That's all I'm saying. So sometimes I give you their number, but the thing is, I will opt to take people's number because I know I'm not gonna text them, right? I even give my number, you text me, I'm block you, right? As you text me, when you remove my DP, answer one time, hey, and when you text back, it's a block. So it already look like same, but you know, I'm not have the DP also.
Yo, I remember one time my cousin, she gave this guy her number, right?
Mm.
And I call and I text and I'll be like, yo, you're not answering me again. I'm gonna take the phone call and I was just like, me just twang it out. We just twang it out, we just change up everything for him. Like, nigga, why you calling this? Don't call his phone, it's my bitch. We just and I'm my girl Liz, she's a lesbian, she don't want you and a foreigner woman come from. Like, and the man leave me alone. The man leave me alone. I leave her alone. But like sometimes I forgot off on these people. Like them really feel entitled. Like you have to answer them. You have to
But it's a block you straight. Text.
block them. It's safer that way for give them the number. I'm not even joking. Just give them it and then block them because
or just take their own and don't ever call. But you know who's brazen? The man them who say, take my number, man, and then stand up and wait till they call them. I check it sir, as I walk off, I block me and block you, so you can call me. I can give it, but you already blocked.
Man did that with me one time and it was so creepy. Yeah, like why? Me get the number, yeah. Make sure you call it for see on my phone. You're outside. What?
That's what two phones. I'm gonna give one of them the chopper line. You know the mistake me make. I realized my chopper line was postpaid, and I said I need to be postpaid. So I dashed on my prepaid SIM and started the postpaid one. Not even remember say be man me postpaid one. I block number till I'm full. I'm making people that number for 2 years. I block that till I want people them saying, remember me, I said no man, wrong person. Wrong number. The people them can tell me when them give me the number, them can tell me when you know them remember who you know, but guess what? Me, I said I don't know when I'm saying the same get seconds and number this. God, I was serious. I mean I said serious. So sometimes I ask people I look a fake DP. So I'm going myself to come. It's a wicked woman.
Let's say here.
Yo, we could have talked the one night up on the hour. Manifa, before you go, we'll ask you some questions about your music. Like, tell us what's the latest? What's the latest in terms of what's happening for you career-wise?
So, well, I'm doing this EP. It's called Eve. It's based on the struggles women go through, the ups and downs, our strengths, our weaknesses. But yeah, it's called Eve. I thought I would just bring it back to the first woman that has ever walked on earth, Eve, to symbolize how strong women are. Oh, she did get kicked out. Like, people just judge Eve a lot, but me just think that Eve was just a bad bitch. That's all. Sorry. Yeah. Play some phone. Let me see. I want to play Bye B. I can't say bitch. Bye bitch before I leave. So you guys, it's also on YouTube.
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
Oh, it's money for.
Okay.
Money for everywhere. But yes, Eve is gonna be fire. I have songs like I don't even want to say the name, but it's a really good EP. It's pop and dancehall with R&B. That's my thing. So you guys can look out for that. It's gonna be a big project and it's gonna be epic.
Any collabs?
Pardon me?
Are you doing any collabs or it's a full-on solo EP?
I'm supposed to do a collab soon with. I have one with Daddy One. I have one with supposed to be with Chronic Law, but I don't think I'm going to put those on the EP. I'm contemplating, but like, yeah, I think it's gonna be dope. My EP is gonna be dope. But I'm gonna make it by B.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh yeah. Me a hot girl, step out every day. Look what type of way, and I might think that me a real star, run back a boy, now run back a girl, and I might think that you a top boy, you're nice and you clean by bridge. You roach them across, go in that bridge. You will get believe me, I just everything. One type of way, I think that me a star, no run back up, why no run back up, girl, and I might think that. And you a top boy, yeah, clean by pitch, you rush them a call, go in there. We get rich and walk home on yeah. But me, I tell her this, I bitch. Face cute and my waist on slim. And my wrist on pink. You a hating bitch and your face on pink. Tip top, top notch, body good, do my squats. You a worry about this when your business a flop. Well, I'm man and I walk and I chat. You number one, make yourself number one. Entrepreneur, depend on the man. I am the queen, but yeah, that's my song. So you guys can go check it out.
Yo, yeah. I mean, next.
I have more, but like, I think
Huh?
go
Oh,
on my
you feel
page and
bored?
go like
That definitely sound like something you have a jam to.
No,
That
this is
queen.
definitely something I would sit in the passenger side of the car and sing. Cause you know, so now
yeah.
boy, even though the boy drive way money for you know, so can't run the boy same way. You know? I like it though. It's on my vibes.
Yeah.
Me, girl, no run back, a boy, no run back.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
and
I have one for that week as well.
Let me hear one more. Yeah, let me hear one more. All right, people have a doctor that is on standby to come on. So we're here one more money for song before she goes.
But yes, guys, follow me. Sing that. Let's see. Oh, this is my song. It's a whole yummy song.
Harmony.
So never go with my dad. MC, me, I was on the ground. Call me the idiot. G that. This song is a. So never go with my dad. Big four, and it was like necessary song.
What?
Who up say give my little piece then? Yes, them catfishing on the weekend. I hope I get some kitty on the beach. You are watching money like a arm of police. Same shit with up and run give me relief. Top when you done me believe. But I be my deceiver. Oh wow. So make a go with my dad be man. MC me up was funny girl. Call me the idiot. I'm a cheater. Let's run to your face over the song. Yeah. Yeah.
And the first,
I lie. What?
no, me, I said the first never too much man want to be dead beat.
Yeah. Well, that's our songs, guys. Thank you so much for having me on your program,
Yo, thank you for passing through. I hope you not stay too far. It was really good. And I think a lot of time people maybe interact with your music, but they get to hear your perspective and your commentary and just your views on things. We really appreciate it. I hope we can do this more often.
Yeah.
Stay beautiful, guys. It's money for on all platforms. Definitely go over to YouTube. Definitely go subscribe, leave a comment, and just give her the energy. Because as I said, we want support and big up our artists. Absolutely awesome.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye, Monica.
Bye.
All right. Calvin, what the doctor name? I'm drawing with him quick and ask him 2 questions.
Right. So it's Para-Carey. So Para. He's here and I saw him.
All right. I've seen him, so I'm going to add him real quick. I know me can't see next, like on my side. Next.
Good day, Dr. White.
Hi, how are you doing? I don't know if you can see me because I can't really see myself on this thing.
I'm not.
It's on my internet.
Yeah, it's
loading.
You seeing me?
It's a load. You hear us? I mean, if you're hearing us, that's fine.
I can hear you, but I don't know if you're seeing me.
We're not seeing you.
But,
oh, dear.
But once you can hear our question, I think that would be good. Calvin, go ahead with the first set of questions for Doc.
Before
I wonder if there's something I can do.
wanted Nets to share her vax fact that she have for us today.
Okay, so this week's Vax fact is that, so it's a myth that I saw online where a lot of people think that if they get the COVID-19 vaccine, then it can cause different variants, which debunk rumor, it's not true. So it doesn't, it actually prevents other variants from, happening. And if everybody get vaccinated a long time, which is just my personal belief, a lot of the variants that we have currently would not exist. And that's why I'm going to get Omicron if people get vaccinated from 2020. I'm going to ask, are Omicron ever that nice?
Doc, you hearing us? All right, let me remove him and see. Okay, good. So let me try adding him back to see if that works better this time around.
Kelvin start freezing or just me?
Right.
Fine.
I went off for a moment. I don't know if you can see me still. Maybe the device that I have is not such a great device. But can you hear me?
Yeah, man, we're hearing you clearly.
Right. So you were asking about whether the vaccinated persons contribute to the emergence of variants.
Yeah.
Right. When we talk about variants, we talk about strains of the virus that take on new characteristics compared to the original strain. And it's usual for germs or viruses to have variants emerging. We have variants every day. There are probably tens, if not hundreds, of different variants running around, but they don't become variants of concern until they is avoiding. I don't even know if you're hearing me, but
yeah, in and out. Continue.
Oh, right. And I have Digicel, so I don't know why this is happening. It's not like I have the other one. But yeah, the variants were really become concerned if the new variant or the new strain effective against them, then you need to be concerned. If you have treatments for an original strain, that are no longer effective against this new strain, then you want to be concerned. Or if it spreads more easily from one person to the next, then you're definitely going to become more concerned. So really, those are the three things I would think about. No, variants are more likely in a situation where the virus can jump from one person to the next. And that tends to happen in people for variants to emerge. Fertile ground for variants to emerge, because you have the opportunity for it to jump from person to person, and it tends to jump better or be better at jumping when people are not vaccinated. Vaccinated people tend to put up a better resistance to infection and tend to put up a better resistance to the virus jumping from person to person. So variants really,
All right, thanks, Doc. I know that we were having some technical issues, or some Wi-Fi issues in terms of hearing okay, but thanks for passing through. All right, before we go, hopefully we can bring it back next week and we can go further. But I realize that we're having some issues, so not gonna push it too much. But before we go, we just want to remind everyone that at Jamaica AIDS Support for Life, we provide free HIV and syphilis tests So you can definitely send us a DM. You can call us at 925-0021. That's 925-0021 to book your appointment. We're also going to be tagging some pages, the links in terms of what you can click on to book your appointment. I want to big up Calvin. I want to big up Ned. Thanks to It's Monifa for passing through. We are back for next week, Wednesday again. We'll be having another topic, another conversation, another week of JASL After Dark. Next, tell the people something before you're going on.
Another week of triggering next, but guys, you can always follow me on Instagram. I am this funny. But I do keep up interesting stories. So you can always follow me at Next Jenna. Have a good time over there, and I will see you guys next week.
All right, Calvin.
All right, yeah. So glad to be back. Glad to episode of JASL After Dark, and we have some interesting conversations lined up for this season. I wanted to come out with fun together while we learn. Yeah.
All right. Remember.